Hello, everybody, and welcome to Macanu Plays, or in this case, Macanu Reacts. We are presently live over on Macanu117 on Twitch, and we're trying something a little bit different today. We will be reacting to something that I've seen a lot of, like a lot of. However, my boy Quoted has not, so this will be his first reaction to Epic the Musical.
Yo.
We're going to be breaking this up into snippets. Chat is above my head. As you can see, we are in fact live. A couple of things. First and foremost, there will be no spoilers. I don't believe there should be any sound alerts. All of that should be muted for the time being. Let's try to avoid doing sound alerts, chat. Come on, guys, be nice. Focus on the music, vibe out. I do not believe in reacting to something and just listening through. So there will be pausing, there will be communicating. This is transformative content. We will not be stealing it. However, we will be going through and calling out all of the YouTubers that were reacting to the animatics. Jorge, thank you so much for the content. Is the individual, I believe that is the name of the individual who made the musical. We will be discussing the songs. We will be like going over the beats. We will be rewinding. There will be no just play through listen. With all that out of the way, Quoted, is there anything that you know about Epic the Musical?
Not a clue.
Okay, do you know the story of Odysseus?
Odysseus?
Odysseus and the Odyssey.
Yeah.
This is a musical of the Odyssey.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh god, indeed. So, we're going to go ahead and click into this. Quoted, is everything working on your end? Do you see everything?
Seems all good on my end.
Okay. Alrighty, let's start with The Horse and the Infant. This is done by GG, 393,000 subs. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to each of the animators, especially if I really like the animation they did. If you guys want to do the same, I would really appreciate it. Also, for the first video, I know I keep stopping before we even start. We will be going through the first 5. I'm thinking we'll do the first 5 songs in this reaction. I'm gonna break it up into like the chunks and sections of the story. Oh yeah, Quo's always been a little Maple Leaf. Just now everybody tends to see him depending on what overlay we're using, as far as like how big he is on the screen.
I'm usually above the chat, like watching it.
Here, you're gonna be sitting on my shoulder today, Quoted. There you go.
Hey, brother.
All right. Let's get into it. Immediately realize I need to. Had to raise the audio. Let's do this!
Alright, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years
the Trojan horse.
Slowly, but now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Yes, sir!
Okay, first and foremost, first pause I'm going to make. I love how the animation does this. I am absolutely vibing out. I am so vibing out. I could sing every single one of these songs. I don't think you guys realize how many times I have listened to this musical in the past month. It's past double digits at this point. It's not past double digits. But I listen to this musical on repeat while I'm working. Can we get an Epic the Musical karaoke night? Nobody needs to hear me sing it, but if you guys want to sing it, you can. I should ask, do you like musicals? I brought you into this and I'd never even asked.
I don't mind them. It just has to be good music.
This one has good music, guaranteed. Almost every song is a bop. Yeah, no, like, and I love the instrumental. One of the things I will say right off the bat, because you'll probably kind of pick up on it, each character is tied to a specific instrument. So Odysseus is the guitar.
Okay, makes sense.
We'll back up just a hair because I want to have that trans flip there. Whoop. Yes, sir.
So lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Teucer will shoot any ambush attacking. Little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helena, protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Yes, sir. Find that inner strength now. Use that well of pride. Fight through every pain now.
So 2 things I'm going to point out with the different animators. And yes, like I said, we're pausing a lot. Also, do you guys want closed captioning on? I think that might actually be a good idea with some of the names. Is that okay? What do you guys think? Yes or no to closed captioning? Yes on YouTube captions, please. Okay. But each artist has a very different impression of how old they think Odysseus is. This one makes him seem like a very young man, but some artists have Odysseus set up as like an old dude or much older, much more worn. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had a phone call. Riz is going through a lot. Oh, I hope Riz is doing okay. Send him my love, as always. He's a good guy, and I would not want to hear anything bad happen to the man. Kate, you came back. We are in the reaction portion of this. We're doing the reaction to Epic the Musical. All right.
Secure Helena, protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Yes, sir. Find that inner strength now. Use that well of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside what you live for, what you try for, what you wish for.
What do you fight for, Odysseus?
What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? Penelope, Penelope, and Telemachus.
So I want to point out, it took me like a dozen times listening to this musical. I love it to know how to say his name, Telemachus. I kept calling him Telemachus with a G sound for so long, but it's Telemachus. But yes, Penelope and his son Telemachus. I think in the actual epic he is supposed to be older, but it's been ages since I've read it. Some of the names are hard mode for real. Genuinely, yeah. Like trying to sing these songs with some of the names would mess with you royally.
I fight for us. I fight for us. What do you live for? Penelope. What do you try for? Telemachus. What do you wish for? I'm on my way. What do you fight for? Attack!
I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing a lot, but that's going to be happening. I want to point out, and if I can find it, I will show it in the on TikTok. The dude who made this, Jorge, has been uploading TikToks of all of his friends who helped him with this, but in the recording booth doing their battle screams for these scenes. And it's just like guys go, "Rah!" And he's like dying laughing over. It's like they're gold, and he's just been releasing them out as snippets on TikTok. It's been great, and yes, I am following Jorge on TikTok. Highly recommend you do the same. He releases content on a regular basis, talking about the creation of each of the songs, and like where his brain was when he did them, and so on and so forth. Climb, man, climb!
Who was that?
A vision.
A vision of what
is to come
cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now.
Tell me how.
King Boy himself.
You're ready. A mission to kill someone's son. A foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before.
Say no more. I know that I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
It's just an infant It's just a boy.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid?
This is the son of none other than Troy's
Troy's
very
very
own
own
Prince
Prince
Hector.
Hector.
Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger. One fumed with rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save you. You can say goodbye to You can say goodbye to
So, for the record, for those who are not exactly following, Zeus came to him telling, huh?
I was saying, welcome back to Fiddles.
Welcome back, Fiddles. For those who weren't following, and for Fiddles who just got back, Odysseus just got done, like, dealing with Hector, dealing with Troy, so on and so forth. And he is now being given a vision from Zeus that if he doesn't kill this individual, they will hunt him down and murder him in the future. And when he's saying, hey, you can't handle this right now, Odysseus, there's no way you can do this. He's like, I got this. Walks into the room, finds out that Odysseus was telling him to kill a baby. Yes, the
Zeus
gods
telling him to
suck.
kill a baby is ridiculous.
It only gets worse from here.
I mean, it's Zeus. I'm pretty sure it's more surprising that Zeus was trying to help anyone.
Slothy, this is a very emotional, like, yeah, there's so much emotion that goes in this, and the animators capture it so well. I can't say it enough. We will be shouting out every animator. When I put up the YouTube video, every link to each original video will be there. Because, like, we will not be, they deserve all the love for the amount of emotion that they convey in these.
I could raise him as my own.
say goodbye to
So this is him coping.
Raise him as my own. Or send him
God's like, nope, he'll still kill you.
make sure his past is never
Bleed for you. I'm on my knees for you. The will of the gods.
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
They had to make the kids so cute in the animation too.
all you can choose is who's.
Yeah, agreed.
So, does this one immediately continue on? Oh.
I look into your
Technically, this is acting as two songs? That's interesting. This is not what happened when I first went through this playlist. This is technically two separate songs that they put into one, the infant and the horse. But usually they do, there's like a cutting line. But okay, this is fine. This actually explains something that I saw on the playlist, but I was not paying attention. All right, so this is the second track. So Quota, what were your thoughts on the first one? The first track was the horse. This is where the second track starts.
Really good. It does bring up the entire scenario pretty nicely. Like the well, it reminds me of how much the Olympians were assholes. Because he did Zeus specified he will
Yes.
never know his past. The gods will make him know.
Yes.
He's trying to force this on his hand. There is no doubt.
No, 100%. This is Zeus's doing because they are blatantly stating that, hey, you could take him as your own, but eventually we'll tell him what you did. It just goes to show that the gods are pricks. They have no chill, as Slothy said. Also, Slothy, I will not be saying this the entire time. This is a reactor by the name of Danny. I always forget his last name. And he's like, I hate when musicals or any sort of content has an adjective in the name, because then every YouTuber that reacts to it will just call that thing and keep making jokes about that one adjective in the title. And it's like a big pet peeve of him and of his, and I find it kind of funny. So I'm gonna see if I can go the entire reaction of Epic the Musical without calling the musical epic. I will use any other adjective I can.
Fair enough.
All right, so this is the second song. This is him communicating with the child. Me playing Marvel Rivals after the Fantastic Four. Literally. He was talking about the Fantastic Four because the trailer for the new Fantastic Four movie came out. I was like, and the movie's looking fantastic. He goes, and I'm like, oh God. I like to see your creativity. Here's the thing. Oh, wow. That's exactly. That is literally the rant he goes on. The entire rant is him bitching about people doing that. Like, he goes unhinged talking about the trailer and how people reacted to it. All right, so yes, the first song was about the horse. This is him talking to the baby and making a decision. And this is animated by the same person.
Think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when
God, can we just look at how young Odie was when he left? Poor boy, like he doesn't even have facial hair really. Like he was barely an adult. I'm sure he was like in his like early 20s here, but like, damn.
I'd be surprised if he was a teen.
Well, he has a child, so I would hope he was a teenager.
Well, yeah, but this is back in ancient
That's
times. It
true.
would not be surprising. If he
Okay,
was
but his
roughly
wife. Wait, is that his
15
mother or
years.
his wife in this image? Because
Wife.
like the wife looks much older than he does.
you're as old
That is-
as he
A little bit. She definitely looks older, but he looks like such a kid here.
I left for war.
He wasn't old enough to join the server.
He failed the 18 plus card. Nope, didn't work.
Actions haunt my
My
days.
days.
Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view.
That line goes way too hard, I want to point out. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view is haunting to think about. Oh my God.
Considering the current thing, yeah, I'd imagine.
Oh my God. I'm going to throw that into like a DVD stream. Like I'm about to murder somebody. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. Oh, that's just. And he says it in such a melodramatic, like the mellow tone to his voice. Melancholy, not melodramatic. The melancholy in his voice. It's not hate, it's
Similar
just
to-
depression. Like,
It seems like he's partially talking to himself.
he absolutely is. But,
How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home. Even after all the years away from what I've known, I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man.
I feel so bad for this guy. Like, I feel so much pain listening to this because, like, I know the story. I love the story. But oh my God, does it hurt?
Yeah.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
Everybody's like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just a man.
Oh, the animator went so hard with that. Yeah, no, Slothy, he does it. You might not be able to hear it from the music, but absolutely, he does like kill the infant. Like that was always going to be what happened. 1 second, 1 second. I need to take care of something real quick. I promise I'll be right back. All right.
This would be the scene that you are.
Okay, so that is the end of the animation. Thanks for watching. Everybody, go check out, like, legitimately, GG over on Instagram. I don't know anything about Tumblr. Thank you for 200k. This is a while ago that they made this, obviously, because they're almost at 400,000 now. Go subscribe. If you're not already subbed to their YouTube channel, please do. I highly recommend. I love people that do kind of animatic animation type stuff. I love it a lot. Oh boy. Well, that was the first one, or first two songs quoted. Are you realizing what you're in for yet?
In fairness, I do agree with. I'm just thinking it's similar to the way it's pointed out through this. It reminds me of how everyone says, like, if you go back in time and kill Hitler as a baby, you would look like Odysseus right now.
You would.
That would be you.
This is true. You may be stoking a whole lot of evil, but are you willing to become a monster you swore never to be? I'm being like destroyed over here. That's to be expected. I will state, and I want to throw this out there. Listen to the lyrics. I didn't know it's like this. Listen to the lyrics, because this, I will say one thing about this musical, they constantly are referencing themselves in the previous songs as the story goes on. So this is the next one. Full speed ahead.
Hold up. We give Fiddles and Fluffy some time to recover. I feel like they both need it.
Oh god, yeah, absolutely. I only reason why I'm not nearly as broken up as they are in chat right now is you guys, like I said, I have listened to this so many times. I need more than a second. I need a whole 5 minutes. I don't think I can give you 5 minutes, because then this would be a really slow reaction. But I will tell you, this next song is much more upbeat. Will that make you feel better? After I just got visited by a nice old couple speaking about their about the Bible to me. Oh goodness. Just let me be here in my fetal position. Okay. You can be in the fetal position. We'll continue on. Full speed ahead. This is the song after this. This is them leaving Troy. Might be wrong about the location. I feel like it's Troy where they were. Bum, bum, bum.
600 men, 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
A solid goal.
600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance,
It's what lies in between.
and did they cause waiting? My kingdom is waiting. Penelope's waiting for me. So full speed ahead.
So, first and foremost, I'm going to just state this. I'm not spoiling anything, but I'm going to say that the level of, like, and I've seen other people mention this, their own opinions on this. The amount of secondhand frustration I have with his crew every time they say, Captain! It's like, let the man just process. He just got done doing a tragedy and everybody's looking to him for constant guidance. Like, let the man have a day. A day where you guys are not up his ass. And you'll see what I'm talking about as we go forward.
Full speed ahead.
Captain, you really just 600 men. 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat. First the war, our food stores depleted. 600 men. 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can.
Emotional
Captain,
processing,
what's the
coping
plan?
skills.
Captain, what's the plan?
Watch where the birds fly.
Fly.
They will lead us.
That would be really kind of interesting if you didn't have any faith in your captain, or like the guy running your army is like, hey, we're all starving to death. What do? Watch where the birds fly. We'll be okay. Just watch the birds.
Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to life.
They need a therapist about only can
Dude, my second in command. Now
Those full speed ahead. Away we go. Away we go.
politics. Look,
I love. Okay. No foreshadowing, but I love my boy Polites. He's so good. He's such a good boy. He has like, okay, I will say Polites might have one of my favorite songs in the entire thing, and I'm only saying that because it's coming up real quick.
He looks like he's got good energy.
Huh?
He seems like a good energy person to have, especially considering that they're like starving.
Yeah, no, he is like, so he is Odysseus' best friend. So like if Eurycles is his second in command, Polites is his like best friend. The man is a leader. There is no days off for the leaders who are responsible for the safety and health. Yeah, but at some point, the people in the army need to have some common sense. That's all I'm saying.
This is back in the old days. Nobody has common sense.
there in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food. Who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and. No.
Polites is like, no, we're not killing people for no reason. Damn you. The look on his face, like literally him just covering his ears as he's saying this. Look at his face right now.
There is rage in those eyes.
Shut up.
So let's raid the place
No, I can't. I'm not listening. La 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 la.
and.
No. Polities, gear up. You and I'll go ahead. You and I'll go ahead. We should try to find a way no one ends up dead.
We don't know what's ahead.
Give me till sunrise.
You can be as salty as you like.
Then 600
Man can make this whole place burn. I love the casual threat, by the way. Full speed ahead.
We're up, we're off, and away we go.
Oh, spell note quote. If you ever want to pause, you are welcome to like just yell out pause and we can go from there. Like I will be making like trying to make natural pause points for us to be able to communicate and stuff. But if you got anything you want to add to it, by all means.
Yeah, I've got one. Full speed
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, full speed ahead.
Let's go.
That was full speed ahead. That was animated by Wolfie the Witch. I'm subscribing to right now. 535,000 subscribers. Go check them out. They did a good job with this animatic, and we're going into my favorite song next. Well, one of them. There is a bunch of them. This one lives rent-free in my head forever. All right. Let's see who animated this one. Mercy? Miracy? Something along those lines. Mircsy. I don't know how to say that. But this song. Okay. Anyway. Such a good beat to it.
You can relax, my friend. Huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I'm fine, Polites. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive. What do we get into? I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword. Enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show up.
I just love how he throws the sword into the water. I know the animation kind of like, for the record, the animators are definitely taking some creative liberties with how they do this. But that in particular,
Okay.
that moment of like, look how you're holding your sword. You're doing it all wrong.
Grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could
Yeet! Now you don't have a sword. See, you were holding it wrong.
If you can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try. It's
The vocals
not
on this
that
boy.
hard, I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Stay back! My friend, greet the world with open arms. We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you.
The little gremlin creatures.
If we don't get back safely,
The
my
fucking
men
plate
will
of
turn
food.
this place into blazes. See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, so we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms. Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where
I'm bobbing
there's
over here.
other food
Don't mind
to
me.
eat?
So, Polites, best boy. Can we all agree Polites, best boy? Like, just,
Yeah, no, he's got the energy for it.
this is why you need to have that one guy. Because everybody else in the crew is going to be like a perpetual Debbie Downer. I love it. Boop away. Like, legitimately, this particular song hits me so hard in the feels. So hard. It's so good. It's upbeat. It has a really nice message. The next song is also one of my favorites. The thing with this musical and why I've listened to it so many times is it is back to back bops.
A cave. You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave?
East. That way. The little gremlins.
Thank you. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. You can relax, my friend.
Flash warning, everybody. If you have issues with flashing or digital glitches, are you truly fine, Odysseus? Let's just go. Okay. The next song
Damn.
is my favorite. I like this and like three others. Dude, we should do an Epic the Musical tier list of like what favorite song. Oh, I should do that after we get through all of these. Oh, that would be good.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, so Polites, thoughts on Polites? Looks like everybody's agreeing that he's best boy. Did you guys like the song? I'm gonna say
I found it good.
nice. I think you're gonna like the
Felt
next
like a
one.
felt like a nice beat to it the entire way through.
I will be introducing another one of my favorite characters in the next song. He is a certified cinnamon roll. Yes, he is. He is a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, no,
Um,
agreed.
All right, so after this song, what we'll do is we will. Okay, I got an idea. That's how I know how we're gonna do this. Next song. So this continues right after what just happened. Same animator as the one prior. So it's him watching what's happening.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? Athena! Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom.
Okay, couple of things with this to give a little bit of context of what's happening in the story, in case it was a little bit kind of weird based on the animation. One of the things that they talk about with or show or portray is that Athena lives with Odysseus in his mind, and she can like pull him from his not pull him from his mind, but like pull him into his mind. And it will only when she does this, what is happening in the real world is she is everything in the real world to everybody else would seem like it's slowing down, but it's because his thoughts are moving so fast. That's one of her powers as a goddess.
Wisdom makes sense.
Should I change the category to chatting or so? Oh yes, please do, Kit. I completely forgot to do that. We'll put that in just chatting. If you want to change the title to something along the lines of reacting to Epic the Musical as well, go for it. So yeah, she basically heightens his mind to the point where he's thinking faster than the world around him. So his thoughts go so quickly that the world feels like it's in slow motion. So moments like this can happen, and she basically is like reminding him of why he is here. I gotta leave. I got a call. So sad. I have to miss out. Have fun, lurk. Hey, no worries, Slothy. So she's putting him through a memory of theirs, and that just so everything makes sense. All right, getting into it.
Master of war. My life has one mission. Create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the
So I love how it's not just Odysseus; it's Odysseus, Polites, and God, I can never say his name right. Eurylochus? Eurylochus? I think it's Eurylochus.
Maybe.
But the three main people that you hear talking in the army: Eurylochus is second in command, and Polites is best friend. They're coming up with a plan to hunt the boar.
A boy whose mind rivaled the boar's own will. Let's go! Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll
Athena's having a great time watching this.
tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he is a warrior of the night. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He is a warrior of the night.
This is so good. Show
yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you. How can you see through my spell? I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Aha.
I love the smugness. Aha.
That is the human mind. Yeah.
That is
That is
so
very
good. So for those who don't know, one of the song I changed our raid theme to a song from this musical, and we're nowhere near that song yet. I actually debated on changing when people give biddies the sound effect for that to I've debated it. I've legitimately debated taking this soundbite and adding it to stream for whenever somebody gives bits. It's It's so good. It's so smug. For the record, he is like a young teenager in this moment. Like, I think he was like 15, maybe 16. Maybe younger. Like, I believe it's between 14 and 16. I wouldn't go much younger than that, I don't think, though. So,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
the thing that they're kind of hinting at here is like Athena's raised him since he was a boy. All right.
Sounds like watched him since he was a boy.
Not kind of was. Yeah, we'll continue.
Through my spell.
I was lying.
And I fell for my bluff. Ah.
Well done, enlighten me. What's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice
You might have heard
try,
this
but
audio, by the
you
way.
can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess.
Let's be honest, you are Athena.
Another detail I love about this. Here in the shadows, yo, defeated. Thank you for dropping by. Another thing that I love about Jorge is he lets the gravel in his voice come out. The you are Athena.
You can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest, you
You are Athena, badass of the arena.
Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, best is a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
So that's their
Oh,
relationship. She actually like raises him after they meet here. So when I was saying,
Fantastic.
yeah, like this is great. I'm gonna play that last part without me pausing it, just because I love that whole sequence again. And I know I'm pausing a lot, but I told you guys this was gonna happen.
Ah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest, you are Athena.
Badass of the arena.
Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and
man.
man, best is a
We'll
friend.
see
See
where
where
it
it
ends.
ends.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build
He gives the boars a mask.
them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
Are you truly fine, Odysseus? Let's just go. All right, everybody. That is our first reaction to Epic the Musical. So, Athena showing her Zeus side. A little bit. I want some Asuka opinions and feedback. Quoted Were You Standing? That was the first 5 songs, because it is technically 5. The fact that they put those two together confused me a little bit, the animation.
Well, oddly enough, I've actually heard some of that last one. I've
Yes.
only ever heard the snippet of Goddess of the Arena
Yes.
till that. So fucking fantastic. Finally know where that's from, because it's been pissing me off for a while. I want to know.
There's a couple of
amazing.
audios from this that you are going to know that you've heard before. That one, that whole you're the goddess Athena, bass of the arena, Queen Witty. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That has been on TikTok for me for months, and I had no idea where it came from until I listened to this.
All around, really do like the the animation's like really decent, considering this is just a group of people drawing it up.
Yeah,
Which
these are
is
just people who enjoyed the
fantastic.
music and made their own animatics. I love that.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Honestly, and the fact that the story seems to very easily flow between each.
Uh-huh. I will say that this is a playlist that was made for that specific purpose, but there are a bunch of different creators who have all made their own animations to different parts. And I
Okay.
might try to seek out certain animatics that went along with this that I've heard really good things about, because I want your first experience to be the best possible. Much later on, there's a song called God Game, and there's apparently one specific artist that did an amazing animation that is like above the rest for a lot of people. and I would love to see what everybody's takes are on that. We might even compare animations at some point. Not that any of them are bad, but each artist taking their own inspiration of what they thought of a song and making it their own. Because there's definitely different energies between different versions of the song or different animations that people do.
Yeah.
So if you guys liked what you saw, you can come see it live over on Macanu 117 because we will be doing this. When me and Quentin get together, we will tackle the next 5 songs. And then after that, like I said, it's going to kind of go in arcs. These first 5 songs really, really tied well together. I want to do it in small arcs so that we have cliffhangers. We have the desire for you guys to want to keep watching more, but also I want them to end in ways that make sense. This was the arc that made the most sense because right after this, we're going to the cave, and that's its own arc. So we're going to go from
Alright.
one arc to the next, and that's how I'm going to try and keep this all together.
More than fair.
With that
Seems
being
really
said,
fucking entertaining, though.
thank you all so much for watching, and make sure you go sub to all of the animators. I really will put the links in. I promise. I will remember. If I don't remember, somebody will yell at me in the description below the video. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please click one of these 2 videos, and if you'd be so kind, like and subscribe. Take care.